Advocates told me that you were the guy who sacked Tom Brady twice. Is it true?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, in the
How
Super
was
Bowl.
It like? How was it like?
It was amazing. It felt good. I wish we won the game though.
I'm retired. The only thing I do right now as it pertains to football is cut my grass.
I see.
And I hate doing that. My job now is I stay at home and I watch a bunch of Netflix shows.
What's your favorite Netflix
My
series?
favorite Netflix series of all time is 13 Reasons Why, then Game of Thrones, then You. But Game of Thrones is not on Netflix.
And how did you like the end of Game of Thrones?
The end of Game of Thrones sucked, okay? Yeah. I don't know who the creators are, but I invested 8 years
watching this stuff.
Watching it, and you did me like that in the end. I got to get back to this.
Okay.
This is my running back.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Ez az egész rendezvény jótékonysági szervezés, és tehát jótékonysági és szponzori pénzekből csinálják az egész tábort. A szponzorokat gyűjteni Magyarországon nagyon nagy kihívás volt, és ez volt a legnehezebb rész az egésznek. Portugáliában éltem és játszottam, fociztam néhány évig, és igazából ott hallottam, ott 2018-ban ott voltak a srácok, és ilyenkor nem tudtam megjelenni az edzésen, de mindig gondoltam, hogy milyen szuper lenne, ide Magyarországra eljönnének. És igazából tavaly nyáron láttam, hogy várják a helyszíneket, és beadtam egy pályázatot, megnyertük, és igazából egy 2019. június óta ezen dolgozunk, ide jönnek a srácok. Úgyhogy mai napon végre edzés is van, úgyhogy örülünk neki, hogy itt vannak.
So AFWB is an organization that me and some of my other buddies we founded. Go overseas, do free football camps for kids, just try to give them an opportunity they might not usually get. So we want them to teach the sport the way we know how to play it, the proper way, and make sure they're getting proper teaching. And that's huge about it. And what we're going to do out here is stuff we did growing up. So this is all stuff they can use to get better as a player and hopefully propel them to where they want to go.
Is it full volunteering?
Yeah, this is all volunteers. All my players are volunteers. They're not paid. They come on their own. They just have fun, come out here because they love to do this type of stuff.
And what made them come together? Your organization?
Yeah, so my organization, we reach out to guys and say, hey, would you have any interest in doing that? And as you see, we have 17 guys out here that are wanting to do this. So it's awesome. Guys love it. And they always want to come back. This is their off season, so they have downtime. So we talk to them and say, hey guys, this is something that would you have interest in doing? We get to travel, you get to learn the culture, teach the sport to so many different kids, and they love it. And that's what, as you're going to see throughout the day, they love this stuff. And the teaching's great. This is what we love to do. So it's a lot of fun.
G, you gotta go. I ain't the quarterback, G.
Yeah, so we leave it open for everybody. We want young kids, we want old kids, we want women. It doesn't matter. If you like the sport and you enjoy it, you deserve to play it. And with the younger kids, they know they can have an opportunity to keep playing. And who knows, maybe they can get looked at by colleges and get to play there. Me and two of my other college roommates, we came up with the idea and it just kept going from there, and it's been awesome. And just help them with their coaching and stuff and make sure, that's why we're doing a coaches clinic. We want to talk to the coaches and make sure they're doing things right in the proper way, because we've been doing it our whole life. We know exactly what needs to be done, so I think it helps giving that from us.
Go! Go!
We do a different country every year with American Football Without Barriers. We come in and we have an opportunity to, there's teams set up here already, right? And we know that. You guys have a league here, and we want to come in and we want to polish up some things. We know that you guys have good coaches here. we've had a lot of exposure in the NFL and been in America where, we play it consistently and play it often. Eyes up. There's a lot of talent here, especially in the women. I'm very surprised. The footwork, I think this is the best women's group in all the 8 years of us doing this. And we've been to Shanghai, China, we've been to Finland, we've been to Portugal. We've been
personally been to all 8 places?
I've been all 8 places. I've been all 8 places since inception, and I'm gonna be in all the next places that we go to. I'm on the board. So with being on the board and Gary being my best friend and us doing this, as long as football around and I'm around, I'm gonna be around football. But I'm gonna be around it in this capacity and making sure that it's safe and effective and people are having fun doing it.
What do you think about the guys you've seen, like 500 guys maybe?
Yeah, we've seen I've been impressed with the effort. They've been trying really hard, have good attitudes. I like how they're appreciative of it. They say thank you a lot. That's pretty cool to see a guy that's grateful to be out here and just enjoying the game of football as much as we do.
I think it's been terrific. I mean, you can see out here there's an incredible amount of interest in American football here. I mean, we had 800 kids over 2 days. Kids and adults come out and participate, and it's just great to see that, half a world away in Hungary that American football is fostering and growing, and there's an interest in it. And there's some good athletes out here. Everybody seems like they're engaged and want to get better, and that's our whole mission: is come out and teach the game of football. We'll walk out of here feeling pretty good about what we've done.
Keep your head up, okay? So you're gonna go through the bag, and then once you go through the bag, then you step over, okay? But it's not gonna be easy getting through here. It's a fight, okay? Said go. You see how high you are? You see how high you are? Come here.
Is it hard for you to organize this stuff?
Actually, it's a lot of credit to Adam Oswald and Thomas Kazar, the two organizers that helped get us out here. Those guys have done a fantastic job, and everybody in Budapest has rolled out the red carpet everywhere we've been, from the folks at the U.S. Embassy to the guys over at Puskás Stadium to the people here at the Panorama Sports Complex. Pizza Forte has been a great sponsor and supporter of ours. The Quincum Hotel has been wonderful, and we're having a great time. I mean, Budapest is, I've even told my wife, I'm like, we're coming back. It is a special city.
Nem aludtam már 3 hete.
3 hete?
Kb. Semmi. Alig 1-2 órákat.
Bálint, nagyon nem menjünk be.
Gyere már, gyere.
Nem mehetünk be. Ki fognak rakni, tesó?
My role is pretty much to just help organize the on-field camp. Whether that is just keeping the time, whether that's making sure guys are going where they're supposed to be going, just making sure everything is set, getting the guys warmed up and organized, and logistically everything working is kind of my biggest role here.
At the very end, we will come together and we will compete against each other. So running backs, linebackers will compete against each other, linemen will compete against each other. How many people have pads today? Okay, so a decent amount. Okay, so we will have some competition.
Are you an actual coach now?
I'm a strength and conditioning coach at St. Xavier High School in Louisville, Kentucky. Very familiar with having to organize 160 people and get everything going how it needs to be going. So yeah, this is right up my wheelhouse. I love the group of guys that we have this year. So many of them are very just down to earth, regular guys who really have the passion for teaching and spreading the game.
Hey, where we going? Pads on. Oh, pads on. Ooh. Get it ready. Like these football players out here, there's no difference between me and this women's team out here. The running back that's on their team, we have the same mindset. We have the same mind frame. And the guys the same way. We have the same mind frame. We want to score. We want to help our team win. We want to block for our quarterback. We want to be successful. We want to win championships. And we want to go home and lay in our beds and think about the championships we just won. The linemen in China, in Shanghai, the linemen in Portugal, the linemen in Brazil, and the linemen here, and the linemen in the U.S. are all the same people. If you go see a DB here, and you see a DB in the States, or a DB in Portugal, they're still prima donnas. It's the mindset. And so because you know that mindset, you can deal with them. Because football literally is universal, and the positions are too.
How they compete?
Yeah.
I don't know if they compete. They're competitive for sure. You know, I'm actually impressed with, you know, the skills that's been displayed.
Mind közvetlen srác, beszélgetni bármiről, el lehet velük, szívesen beszélnek NFL-es élményekről, Super Bowl-okról, tehát bármit kérdezel tőlük, nagyon közvetlen.
What you like the most about football? Why you play?
What I like most about football is, you know, it started out as a safe haven for me. You know, having the problems I did off of the field and just in life in general, you know, I was able to put those problems aside and just focus on the game and really just let all that stuff release, you know what I'm saying? So whatever I had going on outside of the field, you know, I can just leave it out there and focus on football, and football just grew a passion for me.
You still enjoy this, or you enjoy the way people enjoy you being? Maybe it's a complicated question, man.
Nah, it's a great question. I enjoy playing football. It's a passion of mine. It was just a hobby at first. It's something I did because my friends did, or something that I was just wanted to do in high school. But it grew a lot for me as a person because it taught me a lot about life. But yeah, I like the happiness it brings to others around me too.
This American football, yeah. What I like most about American football is the fact that I get an opportunity to come over to Budapest or into other countries and help teach them the right way to play football, whether it's stretching, whether it's making sure they have the proper padding, keeping their heads up when they tackle, because, you know, they're talented. Every athlete out here is talented, but to harness that talent and make sure and polish it makes it even better. You know, and having that opportunity to come over here and do that is what I love about football.
Well, what gives you the most joy?
Just going out there and like just balling, but just being like with the team, being with new teammates, kind of the brotherhood, you know, just being around football, always being around guys, the locker room, the enjoyment, and then, you know, once you go play, it's just fun.
How was your first NFL practice like? What did you feel?
My first NFL, mine?
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. I was nervous. Never been asked that question. I don't know, I guess I was just nervous, but got it done.
When did you feel like, okay, when you weren't nervous at all? Second practice, maybe?
I still get nervous.
Still?
Yeah, I mean, the game changes every day. You learn something new every day.
What was your first NFL practice like? How did you feel like?
I was scared. I was a basketball player majority of my life, and I got thrown into the football world, and my first NFL practice, I was amazed at how big and strong these guys were, and I had a lot of work to do, but I was excited, scared, anxious, but it was a lot of fun.
First NFL practice, I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous, but after I got going, I saw how I stacked up to everybody else. I sort of felt more comfortable.
Very first NFL practice, how did I feel? Kind of nervous. It's like a whole new feeling, almost like as if when you first get on a team anywhere. Like you're new, you don't know what's going on, you don't know the routine that they go through, so you're learning a lot of things, and everything seems like it's super fast. Everything's moving quickly, and it seems like it's going really fast, but it's usually just going normal pace. You're just kind of have to think a lot more than you usually do because you don't know how things go. But it was an awesome experience. You kind of taking in the moment that it was like, you're in the NFL now, and so it was pretty awesome. But it did go really fast, and you were kind of like in that panic mode because you didn't know how things go.
I tore my ACL coming out of college, so just like dealing with that, the rehab process, and then just wanting to come back stronger.
And did you feel like maybe it could end your career?
Yeah, I mean, everything, football is 100%, guaranteed. Like, you're going to get hurt, whether it's surgery or whether it's for one day. But I knew I was still young. I knew it was just a small stepping stone that I just had to overcome. So I just wanted to prove myself and just show through hard work that I could still play.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We only got 3 more left. There we go.
Punishment tábor. 2020-as punishment camp.
A srácok nagyon tetszettek a magyar játékosok, igazából meg vannak lepődve, hogy azért a magyarországi foci milyen szinten van. Láttuk nagyon ütközésekkel.
They did a really good job. We set up the over here the like drive drill kind of run drill we did, and the offensive linemen were coming off the ball, finishing people. The running backs were running hard. It just looked like a lot of people had a lot of energy and excitement, and were good at football.
I like the physicality. I think in the game of football, you have to be physical. If you don't want to be physical, if you're shy of contact, this is not the sport for you. Everyone I've seen out here is going after it, is not afraid to hit, and is having a lot of fun with it, which is that's the most important thing.
It's a really good group of guys. We really meshed really well. I think I made some really good friendships that I'm really appreciate.
Nagyon jó volt, rendkívül jó volt. Örültem, hogy ilyen szakmailag hozzáértő fiúkkal edzhettem, mint az edzők voltak. Nagyon jó volt, én szeretem az ilyen rendezvényeket, ahol a többi csapat játékosaival együtt tudunk dolgozni. Építi igazából a futballközösséget. Egy jó hangulatú, egy nagyon jó szervezéssel a háta mögött lévő rendezvény volt, és nagyon szép ez az aréna, Steelers aréna.
Kivel tudtál beszélgetni, vagy volt valaki, akivel tudtál egy kicsit?
Egy-két sráccal beszéltem, igen, meg tanácsoltak egy-két dolgot, tehát hogy alacsonyabban a testsúllyal dolgozzak, úgyhogy jó volt. Én szeretem, ha idézőjelben kritikát, tehát amikor javítják a meglévő hibákat.
Milyen a tábor?
Kiváló eddig, nagyon jó így személyesen találkozni ezekkel a játékosokkal, és azokat a gyakorlatokat csinálni, amiket ők szoktak csinálni a ligában.
Már volt, aki NFL-s jóval tette ezt a vállalatot?
Voltak, többen is megjegyezték, hogy tetszik nekik a számunk, illetve a hátul lévő Pixix felirat, ami mindenkinek elnyerte.
Még mi nem láttuk. Nem? Mit tanultál ma eddig? Van valami új?
Hát igazából a lábmunkára nagyon oda kell figyelni, nagyon sokat segítenek itt a srácok, akik itt vannak, hogy a helyes technikákat elsajátítsuk. Szerintem ez mindenkinek nagyon hasznos.
Jó van, még beszéljünk később.
Rendben, köszönöm.
Szedj össze tudást.
Jó, meg egy kis energiát.
Nagyon jó volt, nagyon sokat tanultunk. A srácok viszonylag jó fejek voltak. Gyakorlatilag szerintem mindent, amit próbáltak ebben a rövid időben, amit lehetőségünk volt, szerintem tök jó volt, amit átadtak. Próbáltam mindenkinek segíteni egyénileg is, hogyha voltak olyan hibák, úgyhogy erre is figyeltek.
Ne csinálj már úgy, mintha nem venné észre.
Nem akartam, faszi!
Meséld el, milyen volt ez a mai napod?
Haver, nagyon fasza volt.
Ennyi?
Nem, egész más szinten nyomják ezek a srácok. És
Voltál már ilyen klassz focis rendezvényen?
Egyszer voltam egy Maher Bálint mérkőzésen, és az már közelítette, de ez volt eddig a csúcs, tényleg nagyon faszák, mindent észrevesznek, minden apró hibát, mindent javítanak, egész más szinten nyomják, tényleg olyan szemük van mindenhez, a kezed, a lábad, amerre nézel, mindent figyelnek, kibaszott keményen.
De rajtad nem talált hibát, nem?
D'Angelo Williams egy futófeladatnál azt mondta, hogy ez nem az igazi, de hát...
Nem lennél jó futó, szerintem?
Haver, ragadt vagyok, hogy lennék jó futó.
Nagyon jó volt, nagyon hasznos volt szerintem, abból a szempontból, hogy kiélhettem magamat, mint egy 5 éves kisgyerek, hogy NFL sztárok közelében játszottam, ez nagyon mókás volt, és nagyon sok olyan dolgot próbáltak nekünk elmondani és beleverni a fejünkbe, ami nagyon hasznos lesz szerintem a szezon során.
Főleg ilyen mentális dolgokat?
Mentális dolgokat, kis apró nüansz, hogy fordulj, hogy tartsd a kezed, mit csináljál a kezeddel, hogyha éppen kanyarolsz, menjél mélyebbre. Hát amiket kicsit olyasmi dolgokat, mint amiket az edzők szoktak csinálni, csak ők azért hitelesebben és jobban tudják ezt előadni.
Melyik játékosnak örültél a legjobban?
Cameron Jordan volt az, aki nagyon sokat segített, kifejezetten így mondta, hogy akkor ezt így, úgy, amúgy erre felé csináld, illetve én nagyon kedveltem a UCL-in Brett Hundley-t, és kifejezetten örültem, hogy itt volt.
Szerintem nagyon jó volt egyébként, főleg, hogy nagyon sok újonc is kipróbálta ezt az egészet, meg olyanok, akik szerintem nem amerikai fociztak korábban, és egyébként nagyon sok embert szerintem be lehet így vonzani ebbe a sportágba azzal, hogy tényleg ilyen sztárokat lehet testközelből látni. Alapvetően játékosként is nagyon jó volt, hasznos dolgokat tanítottak, bár ugye folyamatosan forogni kellett, kicsit rövid idő maradt egy-egy gyakorlatra, de összességében nagyon hasznosnak gondolom.
Mi volt, amit így technikailag hozzá tudtak tenni? Ezt már kérdeztem korábban, de azóta lement az edzés.
Igazából ugyanúgy, ahogy az előbb is mondtam, a lábmunka, illetve az, hogy a helyes brékek, tehát hogy az embernek 90 fok az 90 fok legyen, amikor az elkaput támadja, akkor ne tegyen extra lépéseket, hanem azonnal támadjuk a labdát, hogy ne tudja elkapni az ember a labdát.
Jelentett valamiféle előnyt vagy megkülönböztetést a magyar válogatott, mert szerinted az NFL játékosoknál, meg gondolom tudták, hogy mit jelent.
Igen, és a végén, amikor egyeztünk, akkor direkt úgy raktak be minket, hogy válogatott ellen, mert nem hiszem, hogy sok értelme lett volna egy 10 éves vagy 12 éves kisfiú ellen 1v1-ezni. Neki sem, meg nekem sem, úgyhogy ebből a szempontból volt egy kis előny, igen.
What position did you play?
So I played tight end.
You still playing?
No, I'm retired now.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. I retired on my own. I'm good.
What's your weight?
What do I weigh?
Yeah,
265.
265. That's much.
Yeah, it feels
And what's
good.
your 40-yard dash?
So I ran a 4.57, but I wasn't weighing 265 when I did that. I weighed about 250 when I ran that.
Other guys told me that you were the guy who sacked Tom Brady twice.
Uh-huh.
Is it true?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, in the
How
Super
was
Bowl.
It like? How was it like?
It was amazing. It felt good. I wish we won the game though.
Was it an achievement you always wanted to reach or something?
It was definitely an achievement. Playing in the Super Bowl was amazing, and then playing a good game like I did, 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, it was just an amazing day for me personally.
Hey, wait.
What was your favorite football moment ever? Was it that?
Favorite football moment ever? Maybe coming out here to Budapest and hanging out with these guys.
What is your favorite position, tackle or guard?
It's tough. Each position has some fun things to it, but I might go tackle. I like tackle a lot.
Now you're tackle, right?
I play all 5. I played tackle, guard, center. I played right side, I played left side. This season I literally played all 5 through
like
preseason.
A Joker.
Yeah. So I'm they call me the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Because I can do it all. But yeah, no, I think right tackle is probably my favorite. You get to guys aren't as big. You know, I don't want to go against those big dudes all the time because usually they're super strong. But it's a little bit more movement and stuff like that. So I like tackle. Yeah.
Where could you imagine yourself in defense?
In defense?
Yeah.
Probably defensive end, hopefully. Defensive end I would love to do. I wish I would have played it more in high school just to, you know, say I did it. But yeah, no, defensive end probably would be my spot.
What was the first thing you bought when you got the first salary?
The first thing I bought when I got my first salary, what did I buy? Oh, nope, I didn't buy that first. What did I buy? That's a good one. I'm into watches. I want to say it was a $35 Fossil watch.
$35 what?
A $35 Fossil watch.
I see.
Yeah.
You still have that?
I do still have it. Actually, that's the only watch I don't wear, and I have more watches that are more expensive than that one. But the reason why I bought that watch is because at a time I didn't have money to buy one. I always told myself when I do get money, I'm gonna buy that watch. So that was my first purchase.
You still have many watches?
I have, to date, I have 53 watches.
I see.
Yeah.
What did you spend your first salary ever? What was the first thing you bought?
Besides my apartment, but like, I ended up, the typical, I ended up buying my mom a place, bought my mother a place, and then got myself like an apartment and stuff like that.
It was that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you.
What did you spend your first salary on? What was the first thing you bought?
First thing I bought
Yeah.
was a car.
What kind?
Just Chevy Tahoe. First thing I got.
You still got that?
Nope, I don't.
What did you spend your first salary on?
My house. What did I spend my first NFL salary? I'm a cheap guy. I'm a really cheap ass guy, so I don't spend a lot of money. But I just recently bought a bow, but I didn't spend a lot of money. I guess my car was my first big purchase, I guess you could say. Yeah, I bought a car. But I bought a normal truck that I can fit in. That's nothing crazy.
I see. What did you buy first when you get the first salary?
Oh, I was most excited. I bought a TV because I was staying in like the hotel in Cleveland, and the TV didn't have any like plugs for an Xbox, and so I wanted to have a TV so I could play Xbox.
That's
so I
cool.
bought a little like a TV to put in the hotel.
How big TV it was?
Oh, it was like 40 inches, maybe 36, and it wasn't too big.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
What's that with y'all, baby?
But
yeah.
This Kalu right here.
Gyere ide kicsit, létsz! Csak egy percet.
Legöregebb ember.
Gyorsan mondd már el, hogy tetszik a tábor.
Köszönöm szépen a kérdést, a tábor kurva jó.